So, back for another episode of Believe in Boyt with this Frostmoth team. Now, I'm not always going to Quiver Dance. I always want to Quiver Dance, but I'm not always going to Quiver Dance. That's what I've learned from the previous episode. That's reasonably high rating. Compared to me, at least. Oh, that's going to be sunny day. That's going to be awkward. So I'm going to have to fake out and KO the... I might need to lead him on top Pelipper here. But then if he leads Dusclops... awkward. Still think I need to lead him on top Pelipper. And I'd lose him on top to an Airstream, but he wouldn't get Sunny Day. Bring in Bishop. Frostmoth is not good here. It's really, really not good. I can't bring Frostmoth. It is not good. Yeah, it has to be Ludicolo, unfortunately. But this is just not a match for Frostmoth. Probably going to be Whimsicott, Charizard, or Butterfree Dusclops. Butterfree Sylveon is not what I expected. I can fake out, sacrifice the Hitmontop, and KO the Butterfree. Is that worth, though? It's surely worth. It's not worth if he protects at all. So it might be better to fake out no, not Hurricane. That was what I was going to do. But it might be better to fake out and Tailwind this turn. Because then I can get the Hurricane into the Butterfree regardless if he protects. And then I can head the Sylveon. If he doesn't protect the Butterfree, I think I would have preferred to just go for a Hurricane, but we will see. I should lose him on top here, and Pelipper will be taking a lot of damage. So yeah, there's the protect, that's fine. So Tailwind was better. Obviously, fake out into Sylveon was better, but you can't really risk that. That almost brought Pelipper down to a Sash. And if he's Quick Attack, that's not good. But surely that's enough damage that that's not just Pixie Plate, right? Right? You would hope not. And I need to double the Butterfree here as well if I want to stop any sleep. Is it worth Dynamaxing Bishop? I think it might be, because I can go for Max Knuckle and Hurricane. And that will potentially start a Bishop sweep. So I'm going to lose Pelipper, but then hopefully I can sweep through with Bishop and Ludicolo here. And this also means if there's like Dusclops waiting in the back, I should be able to KO it with the Bishop. I don't know if just +1 would be enough. So it can survive Life Orb, Phantasm from Dragapult. Is +1 Bishop stronger than Life Orb? Life Orb Dragapult. I reckon it will be enough. I reckon so. And because I Dynamax as well, I won't take too much from Hyper Voice. But it was doing a lot of damage. And he didn't Quick Attack, so it probably is Specs. So it will still do a reasonable amount to Bishop. That's reasonable. I don't know if that's Specs though. I'm not sure, because I'm not too clued up with the Southwest Bishop calcs. So do I believe in Bishop here? I don't think I do because Assurance and Sucker Punch are a bit weaker, so I think I do need to double up onto the Dusclops. Because it's slightly weaker base power. It's definitely KO'd with the Scald damage, like, easily. But I should survive with both. But I definitely survive with Bishop, and Ludicolo's got good special defense. So, if he's got Rhyperior in the back, then it's definitely a win, because I can just Steel Spike and Scald. And that would be fine. That's gotta be Specs, right? There's Rhyperior, so this should be fine. Just Steel Spike and Scald. Rhyperior should get KO'd in the rain. Bishops should survive anything with the Steel Spike. It should be okay. Guess Dynamax, Sylveon, and Protect. Sylveon survive the Steel Spike, and then Starfall KO the Ludicolo. That would be a win if Sylveon's able to survive, but surely not +1 Steel Spike. I wouldn't expect it to. Unless it's like very bulky Specs. And Rhyperior surely doesn't live this anyway. It is Sylveon. So it looks like he's going for Protect and Starfall. I believe in Bishop. It's +1 now. Yep, that's the correct play. Now just be strong, Bishop. Is it strong? It's strong. So it looks like I did have my opponent completely pinned. Because there was no real play that they could do otherwise. Because it was Specs, so it would be KO regardless. Right here, if it Dynamaxes, I'm pretty sure Rain Boosted Life Orb Scald is still KOing a Dynamax Rhyperior. So. Unfortunately, Frostmoth was not the play. But still managed to do pretty well. Bishop did its job. And this is definitely going a Rhyperior. So, not bad, not bad. Reasonable start. Hopefully I'm bringing Frostmoth in the next match though. So I'm pretty sure Frostmoth in the back instead of Ludicolo. What would that have done? And Frostmoth actually would have been able to take the Hyper Voice fine. I'd have been able to get the chip that meant the Dusclops got KO'd, but then I'm not strong enough to deal with the Rhyperior, so it did need to be Ludicolo. Then when you're facing Sun, Rhyperior, Trick Room, Frostmoth is not the play. Find it really quick. This is quite nice. That's a long name. Sand. Sand is also one of the things that Frostmoth really shouldn't be going against. He's got Braviary as well, which means that Hitmon top lead is not safe, because he's definitely leading with Braviary. Like, absolutely. Ludicolo, I don't think he's strong enough to KO with a Hailstorm. Am I faster? Yeah, if I go Togekiss Ludicolo, I don't think I'm running Frostmoth again. But this is not the one as well. Because I want Pelipper and him on top. I want Bishop as well. Bishop is pretty good. Ooh, this is an awkward one. Maybe I sacrifice Togekiss. I can't lead with Pelipper because then he just gets the He just gets the Tyranitar switch in. And I don't want to intimidate the Braviary. Bishop's reasonably slow as well, so it will be able to switch out into the Pelipper pretty safely. That was exactly expected. So, do I Dynamax the Ludicolo? Because I'm not going to be strong enough with the Hailstorm. But it would put it into Sucker Punch range, and it would also break the sash of the Excadrill. So actually, I think I am still going to do that. Because Braviary is the biggest threat to the Hitmontop, and then when that's gone, I can start shuffling Intimidate pretty reasonably. So I may be losing my Dynamax turn 1, but then I should be pinning his Dynamax. And breaking the sash on the Excadrill is nice. It also breaks the sash on my Pelipper, which is a bit awkward, but there we go. Ideally, Ludicolo is strong enough and KOs the Braviary. I guess I could have gone for Max Geyser. Max Geyser is actually slightly stronger, isn't it? Because it's stab boosted and rain boosted. So maybe I should have gone for Max Geyser. I wouldn't have broken the sash of the Excadrill, but I would have kept the sash on my Pelipper. We'll see how much the Hailstorm. If I just missed the KO, it would be a bit annoyed. I think go for Geyser. Maybe the Hell Chip will help as well onto the Braviary. Oh, that wasn't the play. Yeah, Geyser wasn't going to be strong enough, and I don't even think that's in Sucker Punch range. Maybe after the Hail Chip, maybe. I surely lose Ludicolo ahead. Be Life Orb so that you put yourself into Sucker Punch range. It's not going to be Sucker Punch range. I go into Bishop, actually, and White Guard. Will Airstream KO the Pelipper? I don't think it will. And then the extra Hail Chip might put it in Sucker Punch range. That's what I'm going to play for, I think. Because he surely Earthquakes. And I have to believe in Pelipper to survive. That's just Rock Slide, that's fine. Oh no, he's going to Knuckle, isn't he? Forgot about Knuckle. Knuckle's going to body me. Yeah, that was silly. All I had in my head was Airstream. Knuckle's going to easily take care of the Bishop. What was I doing? That was very silly. I needed to Sucker Punch there. Yeah, that was very silly. And now we'll never know if Sucker Punch was enough. Yeah, I just had it in my head that it was going to Airstream and Earthquake, and like, nothing's going to change that, and apparently that was not the play. And it definitely wasn't. Like, Knuckle was definitely the play. Apparently Frostmoth was the play. Frostmoth would have done things. If I'd have just led with Frostmoth and Togekiss, he would have just Rock Slid me and KO'd me anyway. But I cannot do anything here, unfortunately. Should have learned if the Sucker Punch was enough on Braviary. As if it was, and he went for Rock Slide. Pelipper lives to the Rock Slide. Skull should have KO'd the Excadrill. So if Sucker Punch was enough, then I could have got a double KO and still actually been pretty reasonable, because I'd have still had Hitmontop in the back, not intimidating a Braviary. So, I'm pretty. It looks like my team is pretty weak to Braviary, unfortunately. It's not the most common Pokemon. Probably still should be. Popped up at the very beginning of like Series 1, and then disappeared, really. You do still see it on some sand teams. It still makes a lot of sense on sand teams, but still. Like, it's not used as much as it should be. This is the third game, isn't it? Apparently we're getting 3 games here. Okay. Do you reckon that's the fancy version with no Trick Room on Dusclops and Slash on T-Tar? Can I justify bringing Frostmoth against Tyranitar? Surely not. It leads Dusclops and is Trick Room. That's pretty bad. So I want to lead with my Bisharp, but then Bisharp leads with Durant is open to just a Quake. I'm going to lead him on top Bisharp. Because I can Bullet Punch Assurance the Dusclops, but that won't KO. There's no way that KOs. Unless he intimidates me with Arcanine, then it would KO. Actually, I don't really care about Trick Room too much here, do I? I don't think so. I'm going to bring Frostmoth just with Frostmoth and I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Didn't bring Pelipper, so Ludicolo in the rain. It's not going to be able to deal with the... How am I going to beat the Durant? I didn't bring anything for Durant. Because I didn't bring Pelipper, so I have nothing for Durant. But he led with Arcanine and Dusclops, so... There we go. Like, do I care about the Dusclops here? Can I just fake out the Arcanine and Assurance it? And then who cares if it gets Trick Room? Bisharp's still looking pretty good. Yeah, actually I don't care about Trick Room because I've got reasonably slow Pokemon. You didn't Dynamax, which is nice. This Assurance surely KOs the Arcanine. What Assurance? There is no Assurance going into the Arcanine. Okay, that's good to know that that would KO Dusclops. Unfortunately, I can't switch into Rain here. He is intimidated, so he can't KO my Bisharp. Swap into Ludicolo. I don't want to Sucker Punch because you could Ally Switch again. I'm going to Assurance the Arcanine because he could Flare Blitz recoil himself, and that activates Assurance as well, I think. So. It's just going to be one of those guys. Quick, Ally Switch every single turn. Okay, I'm not carrying the Dusclops anymore. But I'm going to be able to Geyser here and get my Swift Swim. So who needs Pelipper? I'm just going to be able to regular Geyser. So, why isn't my controller working? There we go. He's going to Ally Switch again. Like, of course. So I'm going to, like, he's not going to Ally Switch this turn. This is going to be the turn he doesn't, but yeah, I'm going to... Do I Low Sweep this turn? Is there any reason to Low Sweep? Might as well just still Assurance, right? I'll do it into the Dusclops in case he switches into something. Like this. That was a Gastrodon. I forgot about the Gastrodon again. What am I doing? I keep forgetting about Gastrodons when I'm doing these videos. That was silly. At least I can overgrowth now, but yeah, that's twice now. I've just forgotten about a Gastrodon in the bag. Should have just overgrowth. No, I lost my Dynamax for Frostmoth as well, unfortunately. If I just KO the Arcanine, Frostmoth does really well. That did loads. That was a crit on Bisharp. That's not a crit on Bisharp. Wow, okay. That's impressive. Yeah, that's not much damage at all. So I'm overgrowthing here. I still have him on top and stuff in the back, don't I? Yeah. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Arcanine here. It'll do a reasonable amount of damage. Gastrodon protects to even survive Rinderberry. With Rinderberry, that is. But it should still potentially KO the Gastrodon. I am Life Orb. Not much damage. Hoping this KOs the Gastrodon. If it doesn't, I don't get to Geyser. Yeah, it did. Nice. So I will be able to Geyser this turn. Hopefully there's no Durant waiting in the back. That would be pretty much an instant game over. Hoping it's not Durant. If it's not Durant, I'm fine. If it is Durant, I just pretty much immediately lose. Okay, it's just Dusclops, that's fine. So I have a very safe play here. I can just go for Geyser and close combat into the Dusclops. And then I'm fine. So even if he attacks and activates my eject button on the Hitmontop, I'll be in rain and outspeed the Arcanine next turn. That is fine. And even if he goes into Durant now, then I'll outspeed with Ludicolo and be able to get a Skull off first. But ideally it's not. Actually no, T-Tar in the back is also bad. T-Tar in the back is also bad. T-Tar in the back would mean that Wide Guard pins him, amusingly. Because he won't be able to Rock Slide or Heat Wave, or Snarl. And I'll be able to get Quiver Dance. That would be amusing. It is T-Tar. But he can't deal with my Ludicolo, like, unless he's Jolly T-Tar, I'm still fine. Because I can still just scold the... Arcanine. And with Life Orb, that's going to KO. And is it worth just close combat in this turn? I don't want Hitmontop to be burned, so I am going to switch into Frostmoth. And just hope that he's not Jolly T-Tar. Jolly T-Tar. I have to dodge a Rock Slide. If he's not, because he's shown Heat Wave, Flare Blitz would have KO'd the Ludicolo. Heat Wave he's not going to. Frostmoth was not the play. Pelipper was the play. Oh, Dynamax Arcanine. That'll be enough on Ludicolo. That was T-Tar, okay. So just don't be Jolly. Don't be Jolly and I'm fine. Actually, Snarl may stop him from being KO'd by Scald. We'll have to see. Yeah, just Will-O-Wisp, that's fine. Just don't be Jolly. Good, good. Okay. Hitmontop should win then. Yeah, that'll KO Ludicolo, but Hitmontop is going to intimidate well enough that we won't be able to do anything. I don't want to Giga Drain because I don't want to activate a weakness policy, and then he can potentially KO the Hitmontop. Don't know if the Hitmontop outspeeds the Tyranitar as well. You would expect it to. And that will still activate a weakness policy. So then actually Giga Drain makes sense because I'm going to activate his weakness policy regardless. But it's just whether the T-Tart outspeeds my Hitmontop. Because if it underspeeds Frostmoth and outspeeds Hitmontop, then Ice Beam is better. If it underspeeds, Giga Drain is better. I'm close combating regardless. Ice Beam is 130. Yeah, it's not too much extra chip, but just in case. That is reasonable chip. That's why it was reasonable chip. And I was faster, so Giga Drain was better, but Giga Drain was definitely better, but because I outspeed with both, one of them is going to KO. Oh, please KO the Hitmontop somehow. Like Knuckle, KO the Hitmontop, and then Frostmoth is going to KO the Tyranitar. Come on. Don't KO the Frostmoth. Frostmoth is going to get the KO on a T-Tart. Let's go Frostmoth. Frostmoth was the play. Let's go Frostmoth. Do you reckon I Quiver Dance on his max guard? So that he gets a little bit more recovery? There's no way. I'm going for Giga Drain now. Should have Giga Drain last turn, and it would have surely been enough based on that damage. He did max guard. I could have started on him with the Quiver Dance, but he loses his max form, so like this doesn't actually benefit him. You want to try and take the attack in the max form because you have more HP, because you recover a tiny bit more, but then because that looks like it's less than, or it's more than 6%, so you recover 3% in your max form, right? So I'm pretty sure you were bulkier in your max form. Can you imagine if I Quiver Dance though? Can't believe Frostmoth is going to take down a T-Tart. With the help of a close combat, but you know, Frostmoth is going to KO this T-Tart. Let's go Frostmoth. Not bad, not bad. Accidentally 3 matches in this episode, but Frostmoth KO'd a T-Tart. Now I'm even happier. So if I'd have brought Pelipper, the game was like immediately over, like much quicker. And I had to hope that he didn't Dynamax the Arcanine, because if he did, that would have been a bit awkward, but yeah, not bad, not bad. So, gonna keep going with this Frostmoth. Thanks for watching.